lately I've been posting some videos on the healing of trauma, and today I want to make you an update on how things are going. First of all, things are changing, and even though it takes time, I feel as if there is something moving. And with the coming of spring, I also feel kind of spring inside myself. Right now, a lot of things are going on the surface, and I need to take care of those. It's the healing process is still going on, and I still have days where my biggest accomplishment is doing the dishes or going for a walk. Other times I have huge realizations and feel deeply connected to life, to God, to nature, finding myself overeating 5 minutes later, or feeling sorry for myself, or filled with guilt or fear, or so all these things keep coming up and they keep needing my attention and my love and my comfort. And it takes time. I've been surprised how long it actually takes. I think I've formed some concepts or ideas around how long a process like this ought to take, based on, I don't know. From a very early point, I knew what was going on, and I knew that this was a profound shift, and that I was actually being given the gift of being able to meet some of my deepest trauma, the one that created my first sense of separation from the source itself. And part of me thought that just having realized that, I should be able to live from that place, even though over and over and over again during the last years I've been shown that there is it's from the minute I have a realization and until I'm actually living it, that can take a lot of time. And the same with this healing process. I need to take care of every tear, every fear, every emotion. And it takes time, and it takes love, compassion. I have days where I feel guilty because I'm not doing this and that, and that just doesn't help. But it's always related to actually these concepts that I formed around spirituality, that okay, I feel connected to the source, I shouldn't feel I shouldn't be fearful, I shouldn't feel sad. But I'm a human being. We all are human beings, and we cannot not take that into account, or that's neglecting ourselves. But there are changes, profound changes. And last week I was in the hospital with my daughter. She's, as some of you know, she's born with a brain injury due to a genetic deficit. And she had pneumonia, and we were in hospital for a week. And that's normally a situation that would provoke my, especially my loneliness, my feeling of being abandoned, separated, especially the loneliness and the hopelessness, being alone with her in the hospital, taking care of everything, having no one to share my concerns, my sorrow, my worry. And this time, after a few days, I realized I did not feel that way. I did not feel at all separated from my source. I did not feel as if my heart was broken anymore. And I also realized that that feeling has been with me my whole life until just recently, even though I've been on this so-called spiritual path for many years. Feeling of not being whole have been with me, and now that was gone, and I was completely fine and in a complete acceptance that okay, we should be here in a hospital bed for a week, and that was fine. I had nothing else that was more important or that would drag my attention away or made me feel as if, oh, I ought to do this and that. I had full acceptance, and that's a huge shift. My mind trying to convince me that it was not true. Because somehow, if I accepted that this was actually my truth right now, I had to let go of a lot of stories and a lot of concepts and a lot of ideas connected to this feeling of abandonment. So it took a few days to get ready, to let go and accept that I was perfectly fine. And then things are still going on the surface. I've still had days with a lot of tears and a lot of sorrow, but that underlying feeling of loneliness is gone. So it's not in contrast to the trauma or to the healing process, it's part of it. And it's kind of simultaneously more and more connection or a deeper feeling of oneness, along with just healing all the emotional things that are coming up. And so with this video, I hope to inspire you to keep on going, no matter how your life is, no matter what you're going through, what you're meeting. Know that if you do not resist, well, if you resist, forgive yourself. You're only human, and of course you resist the biggest pain in your life. And when you can remember not to resist, and you can also know that you're on your way to deep healing, and when you can allow yourself to go with that, allow yourself to just be, not fighting, thinking you should do all the things that you very well know that you can't do right now, and you don't blame yourself, then you're on your way to a much better place than you used to be. And I want to remind you of that. that you're not separated, and you can allow yourself to see that, see the gift in whatever you are facing, see that there's a loving force that wants you to let go of what did not work for you, or let go of the pain you're feeling, or the hurt you're feeling. There's a force out there everywhere that wants you to blossom, to grow, to become you, your full potential. But also knowing that it can hurt extremely much. And it's okay if you sometimes forget to see the gift in what you're meeting. You're still loved, you're still held, and you're still always able to change your perspective whenever you're ready for it. Yeah. So, wherever you are, whatever you're facing, I wish you the best day. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.